What is anxiety? What does anxiety mean? What signal is that? Anxiety is nothing more than you thinking about something in the past or future. And when you think about something in the past or the future, it sounds an alarm in your body. That's what anxiety is. Anxiety is an alarm being sent to your body from yourself saying that, hey, we're not in the present moment right now. That's what anxiety is. If you catch yourself worrying about something, realize the more you let your thoughts spin around in your mind, the more it'll spin you out of control. Because the more we listen to what's going up here and try to justify it and argue with it, the more it's going to affect us and lower our consciousness. And when we talk about consciousness being lowered, the more our consciousness drops, the less likely we are to be able to see clarity. Because consciousness dropping means that we're up here way too much. Now, what do we do with the anxiety that's going on in our body? Well, instead of trying to solve what's going on, we take a step back. That's the best way. Because if we are having anxiety and we're feeling this feeling of anxiety, that means our body is telling us we're not in our optimal state right now. The way the human body works and the way our human body is the most effective is when we are in the present moment and not recalling the past or trying to figure out the future. That's when our body is in its most optimal state. And when we are not in the present state and we're somewhere else other than the present, our body knows that we need to go back to the present because that's where we are the most effective as human beings. That's why we feel this anxiety. And oftentimes we misinterpret it as our body is trying to hurt us. Yet our body is not trying to hurt us. Our body is actually trying to save us. Our body is trying to help us. That's what it means. And when we have this influx of thought about the past or the future going on in our head, when we try to actively engage with it, the thoughts we engage with, the more those thoughts gain power. The more energy we put into thoughts that make us anxious, the more anxious we will feel as individuals. So the best thing to do with thoughts going on in our head is to just take a step back. Accept that there is something going on up here, but I'm not gonna go solve it out because I know if I try to solve it out, I'm gonna be diving deeper into it. Anxiety does not mean let's figure this out. Anxiety means take a step